Carthage must be destroyed. I want to share with you guys a little bit of a commission job I just recently finished. Over the past week or so, a couple weeks I guess, I've been working on some Dungeons and Dragons characters here. I don't actually remember the name on them. I'll put the description in the bottom of the video later, maybe if I remember. But there's this guy who's got a double-handed weapon here, and he has, I was told that he should be given a what's it called? A white dragon scale skirt. So I try to emulate that and make it look like his skirt is made of white dragon scales. It's a pretty tough dragon. And then he has black etched armor, and I tried to get in his eyes there and his details. And he wanted him on snow, and I put a little rock down there. Got some white around there to represent snow, so there's that guy. And then there's this lad here, another one, comes in the same kit. Like I said, I don't remember the name. It's one of those pre-painted Dungeons and Dragons stuff that you can find. I think this was sent to me through Amazon. They sent me the models and I painted for them. I'm gonna go deliver them soon. But this guy here, I was told to give him a boiled leather look, as you can see at the top there, with some pauldrons, with some silver or some iron etching. He's got the wood shield mixed with the shiny silver there all around, and then his sword is ice fire. So he has a flaming sword that has ice instead. So when you get hit, you won't burn. Instead, you will freeze. Then he's got brown hair, got his eye details in there, and he's got a nice blue sash to boot. So these two characters, and like I said, the names totally goes beyond my my mind right now. But these two guys I recently finished and did up. These guys here are from the, I think they're I want to say Whiz Kids, but it's a kind of material, I think it's made in China, and what they do is they make a miniature, they cast it in a cheaper plastic, and then they pre-prime it for you. Now, painting these guys wasn't so bad. It's not as enjoyable to paint these, I think, as something like hard plastic from Perry or something else, metal in any case. So this cheaper plastic I found a little more challenging to paint because there's some lack of detail. And I think I can show you on this guy here. One thing that's hard to do is remove the mold lines on these here. Because it's been pre-primed and it's a certain type of plastic, you can actually see in the hair too, some of that residue doesn't come out easily. Now you could take your time and try and remove it, which is, you know, no problem. You could do it and have some success with it. But it's a lot of extra work, and then you remove that layer of primer, whatever they use. So you actually have like etchy spots. I don't know how well this type of plastic without primer will hold paint. So I tend not to touch those on this kind of model here. And since it was a commission for someone's Dungeons and Dragons adventures, I figured, you know what, that's okay. And I mean, they're okay with it. They liked the paint job. I think I did a fairly great job on it. And for what was asked, I really like this guy. He looks cool. Massive great sword, and then he's got armor all around. He's got bare skin on his sleeves because that's how badass he is, right? And I actually really like to do the black flutes and the edges around there. So he's kind of like a Dark Knight in my mind. Really cool guy. So yeah, I will link in the description and probably the title. I don't remember for the video what they are, but you should be able to find them, and if you want to check them out, see what they look like before they're painted, do so. But yeah, that's just what I painted recently. What I'm working on next, though, is I'm going back to Agincourt. I just primed a bunch of guys, and as I paint them, I'll get more into talking about them then. But until then, yeah, this is what I painted. And it's probably the last video I post for painting before Christmas, I think. So I'll just wish everyone happy holidays and Merry Christmas. So thank you all for watching. We will see you all on the next video. Maybe in the new year, maybe before, we'll see. In any case, peace out and have a good one.